Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about what to do when you receive your Curology, how to use it. I'll also be putting up some comparison photos for week 4, the close-up, so you can see the difference. And of course there'll be a electrical tip for Thursday. But before I forget, my next video is going to be in 3 weeks. I believe that's going to be week number 7. By then I can give you my final thoughts on the product and also on the service. But don't worry, I will still be posting videos every Thursday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Now let's get on with the video. What I'd like to talk about today is what to do once you get your subscription home with Curology, how to apply it to get your best results. Okay? First off, I have washed my face, so clean face. Then I'm going to moisturize, and you're going to want to moisturize, especially if you have sensitive skin, to help so that the tretinoin in your Curology does not
cause irritation.
So first we're going to put on a moisturizer, okay? This is just a really light moisturizer. Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. It's very nice and lightweight if you have oily skin, so it's very nice. I even like it in the winter. It's still very moisturizing in the winter. But anyway, so we've got that on my face. It's going to have to dry. Okay, now that that has dried, the next thing you're going to want to do, especially if you have sensitive eyes and sensitive nose, is take some just basic petroleum jelly. I think I got it from the dollar store. Could have been Walmart. I'm not sure. Just a teensy bit, and you're going to put it right here by your eyes so that you don't get any of the Curology migrating into your eyes. Next, around your nose, right here. I'm very sensitive here also, and you don't want it in any of the mucous membranes, including the mouth. We're going to do the corner of the mouth. These are areas where your product can migrate and cause burning. Okay, the next thing we're going to put on is our Curology. 1 pump. That's all you need, 1 pump. No matter if you have a giant face or a teeny tiny face. You might not even need a whole pump if you have a teeny tiny face, but I have a pretty good sized face, so I'm going to put a little dot here on my nose, a little dot on my cheeks, where I have the most issues. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the product and just kind of spread it out on my nose. I want to get all those big pore areas. All over here, I have huge pores everywhere. And then any of the extra I want to take on the outside. It's not, they said it's not for your neck, so I don't use it on my neck, but this is for my face. So once you do that, you can let it dry. When you received your package, you got a cleanser with your Curology and a moisturizer. So you can use that to wash your face or your favorite cleanser, and then you can use your favorite moisturizer, and that's to help the Curology like not be so strong. That's to help buffer the Curology. It's going to help buffer the Curology, especially if you have really sensitive skin. Okay, so once it dries, you're fine. You can go to bed. You can put on your essence or whatnot, you know, whatever else skincare you do, except for acids. No acids with the tretinoin. The electrical tip for Thursday is we're gonna still talk about the voltmeter, because first of all, I have to apologize because I didn't realize to get into the voltmeter. Usually there's just something you slip off and you put the batteries in of just the products, not necessarily voltmeters. This has 3 teeny screws, and when I say teeny, I mean tiny. Can you see how teeny that is? Okay, you'll need a small screwdriver. It needs to be a Phillips head. I should have mentioned this before. I hadn't taken it apart, so that's why. But you have 1, 2, 3 on this particular model. I'm just going to loosen this up. I already loosened a couple of them already. So I'm going to take that out. Please put it in a spot where it will not roll off and it will not, you know, nothing will happen to it, but definitely they'll roll, so be aware of that. Now, with the meter, you have to take the entire back off. But the good news is, it's just a plastic back. This is where all the brains and such are at. So, we're going to put the plastic back down. It came with a 9-volt battery. And you can see right here the little battery connector. Okay, I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. So then we're just going to sit this right here in the bottom where it goes. It was empty. We're going to put this back on. Now, to make sure I did it right, I put that back on right, but I didn't screw it in yet. I am going to turn the meter and see if we get anything on our readout. And if we do, so we're good. I'm going to screw the little screws back in on the back. Teeny tiny little screws. Hopefully you'll have one at your home. If you don't, yeah, that's the only thing that's going to go in there is a Phillips. Can't use a flathead or a knife, it's too tiny. So sorry about that. But once we get the batteries in it, we're good to go. I know it's a pain in the butt, but we're good to go. I'm trying to make this as easy as I possibly can. And, you know, just some stuff is going to slip by me. And my meter is all set. Right there. Okay, so once we get the back on, we're going to put the leads in. And I don't have mine. I threw them away. But if you still have the plugs, you can keep the plugs if you want to keep them in your leads here. You don't have to. Okay. We're gonna put it doesn't matter black or red in the common. Oh, and also I have my glasses today, so let me put those on. We're gonna put this one in the one that says volts. There's the one above it says 10 amps. We're not going to use that. We're just going to use the one right here, the second one in. Okay, and now here's a feature that I had not realized last time. These are the testers. So if you're going to do something and you don't want to touch anything else, these are caps. So like you would only touch the metal to the hot part, and then this would be protected. So you don't want to throw these out. But when you're checking an outlet, you want to take them off, and then you have longer stabs to get into the outlet. Okay? Okay, so we're going to check an outlet. And here's what you want. Do you see the volts with the squiggly right here? Can you see that? Okay, there's a 200 and a 300. What it means is anything under 200 volts or anything under 300 volts, I believe. So we're just going to go to 200 because this is 110 outlet. Okay, I have my leads.
Okay, we're going to turn our meter on to the correct voltage, the AC, which is the squiggly line under the volt, and the 300, which means under 300. Okay, now we're going to put the leads in one at a time. One. Sometimes they'll stay in and sometimes they won't. Okay, and you can see my voltage for that outlet is 120. So that is good. Remove one at a time so you don't accidentally like cross touch while you're in the outlet. Okay, and it doesn't matter which one goes into which side because we're using an AC voltage. Okay, and my top one is saying 121, so that one's good also. Okay, now if you have, like I said, anything under 110 volts, you'll need to call an electrician. If you have 0 voltage, it may be a breaker, and if you know how to reset a breaker, or anybody in your family does, we'll get to that at a later date.
Now that we're done checking the outlet, we're gonna store this, turn it off, and you can store it any way you like. My kit came with a cute little bag that I'm gonna put it in, but I'm gonna leave my leads in here just like this, and then I'm gonna wrap them around. So when I go to use it, well, I don't want it too tight because I don't want to break, I don't want to get any kinks or anything in there. So I just wrapped it loosely, and the leads are on the side. I'm gonna put it in my little kit. And then I will zip it all up. See why I love the kit? I just love it. Okay. Hope you liked the video. Leave any questions or comments down below, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye, YouTube. Bye.